There was a young woman named Lily who lived in a small, quiet village surrounded by dense forests. Lily was kind and beautiful, but she often felt lonely. Most of her friends had moved away or gotten married, and she longed for someone to share her life with. One evening, as the sun set behind the trees, Lily took her usual walk in the woods. The golden light made the forest seem magical. Suddenly, she heard a soft, deep voice behind her. "Are you lost?" the voice asked. Lily turned around and saw a handsome man standing there. He had dark hair, kind eyes, and a mysterious air about him. He introduced himself as Adrian and said he was new to the area. Lily felt an instant connection with him. They talked for hours that evening, and before long, they began to meet regularly in the woods. Adrian was charming, attentive, and seemed to understand Lily in a way no one else ever had. Lily's heart was full of happiness, and she soon fell deeply in love. Adrian proposed one moonlit night, and Lily, overjoyed, said yes without hesitation. The wedding. Adrian suggested a small, intimate wedding at an old chapel hidden deep in the woods. Lily found it odd that Adrian didn't want to meet her family or have a big celebration, but she agreed because she trusted him. On the day of the wedding, a thick fog blanketed the forest. Lily wore a simple white dress, and Adrian wore an old-fashioned suit. The chapel looked ancient and worn, with ivy creeping up its stone walls. A strange group of people attended the wedding, silent, pale-faced strangers, whom Adrian called his family. Despite the odd atmosphere, the ceremony was beautiful. When the vows were exchanged, Adrian placed a cold, heavy ring on Lily's finger. The priest, who looked ancient himself, declared them husband and wife. Everyone clapped softly, and then, as quickly as they had appeared, the guests vanished into the mist. Strange discoveries. After the wedding, Lily moved into Adrian's home, an old mansion hidden deep in the forest. The house was beautiful but felt unnaturally cold, even when fires burned in the hearth. Adrian was kind and loving, but he often disappeared at night without explanation. When Lily asked, he would change the subject. One day, while exploring the house, Lily found an old photo album. To her surprise, she saw a picture of Adrian in a group photo. The photo was dated 1894. Confused, Lily confronted Adrian. "Why do you look the same in this picture as you do now?" she asked. Adrian hesitated before answering. "Lily, there's something I need to tell you," he said. "I'm not like other men. I died many years ago." Lily felt her heart drop. She wanted to laugh, to think it was a joke, but Adrian's face was serious. "I loved you too much to let my secret stop us from being together," he explained. "I hope you can forgive me." The truth unfolds. At first, Lily was shocked and frightened. She thought about leaving, but her love for Adrian was strong. She decided to stay and learn more about his world. Over time, Adrian revealed the truth. He was a ghost, trapped between life and death, and so were all the guests at their wedding. Lily noticed more strange things. She could never leave the forest. Whenever she tried, she'd find herself back at the mansion. The house began to feel like a cage. She realized that marrying Adrian had bound her to his world. She loved him, but missed her old life. One night, Lily sneaked out of the mansion and returned to the chapel where they had wed. She found the priest there, waiting for her. His eyes glowed in the dark. "You have a choice," the priest said. "Stay with Adrian forever, or return to the living world. But if you leave, you must break the bond and forget him." Lily was torn. She loved Adrian deeply, but knew she didn't belong in the ghostly realm. With tears in her eyes, she chose to return to her old life. The farewell. The next morning, Lily woke up in her childhood home. The forest, the mansion, and Adrian were gone as if they had never existed. Her family told her she had been missing for months, but had no memory of where she had been. Though she couldn't remember Adrian, she often felt a deep sadness she couldn't explain. On quiet nights, she would sit by the window, gazing at the woods, feeling as if she were waiting for someone she could no longer name. Adrian, back in his ghostly mansion, watched over her from afar, his love for her unchanged. Even though they could no longer be together, he was grateful for the time they had shared. And so, their love became a bittersweet memory, lingering between two worlds. Please say your thoughts in the comments section. See you all in my next video.